Hello everyone, this is VDoes32 back again. Today I'm doing a trick for you. This is a trick that I created. It was inspired by Cimorelli. If you're not familiar with Cimorelli, Cimorelli is a singing group made up of 6 sisters that's pretty popular on YouTube. They're from a big family and I enjoy their work for the most part. They do covers of a lot of songs and they've also come out with some of their own songs. And the most recent song was called Made in America, so I'm using the Americana deck for this trick. I named the trick Cimorelli 6 because it was inspired by them, and, well, you'll see why. I'm going to be removing all the jacks, queens, kings, aces, and jokers because they are just too powerful. If I have even just one of them, if mixed up with the remaining pack, whoops, I have to leave the number cards here, it will screw up everything. And I'm going to take those cards, just put them in the box. All I'm left with is number cards. Aces, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. We can mix those up a little bit. It's a little bit difficult to mix up only about 30 or so cards compared to a full deck, but as you can see, it is possible. In a moment, I'm going to have Cimorelli, help me out with selecting 6 cards. So, Christina will go first. I'll take this one. It's the 8 of clubs. Then, Catherine, 7 of hearts, for instance. I'll back this up a little bit. I'll say that Lisa will select a card now, and she selects the 2 of diamonds. Next, we Amy, and she selects the 8 of spades. Lauren has the 5 of hearts, and certainly last but not least, look at that, Danny with the 8 of diamonds. 6 selections by the Cimorelli 6. And I'm just going to jot them all down so that I don't forget what they are, because that's a lot of cards to remember. And I can't remember that. So 8 of clubs for Christina, 7 of hearts, 2 of diamonds, 8 of spades, 5 of hearts, 8 of diamonds. We'll put this aside for a second. Get rid of the pen. What I'm going to do is, let's select one of these cards to be an indicator card. Let's say the 7 of hearts. And we can give these cards a little shuffle. For the hell of it, and we'll deal them into 6 piles of cards. Just like so. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the 8 of clubs. I'm going to put it face down on top of the first pile. We can randomly cut any amount of cards from this next pile. It's kind of difficult to do, but we'll do it and put it on top of the first one. We'll place this next selection on the second pile. I'm leaving it face up. It's an indicator card. You'll see what I mean. And we'll cut any amount of cards off the first pile onto the second pile. Take the 2 of diamonds, place it on the third pile, cut any amount of cards from this pile to this pile, put the 8 of spades on the fourth pile, cut cards from the fifth pile onto that, take the 5 of hearts, place it on the fifth pile. I'll just move these up. I'm not doing anything suspicious or anything like that. The 5 of hearts is still here. Cut any amount of cards from this pile to here. And finally, place the 8 of diamonds on the last pile and cut any amount of cards, take this first pile and we'll just drop it on top of there. And for the matter of that, I'll just stack up the rest of the cards as well. Everything is mixed up. Your cards, the selections are randomly in the deck. To mix up more, we'll give the pack just a couple of cuts. Very good job, girls. As a recap, not the pen that's already capped. 6 cards were selected. We selected one to be an indicator card face up in the deck. We took the cards, we placed them one by one. We dealt out the remaining cards into 6 piles. Placed the selections one by one on top of each pile, cutting cards from the next pile over wherever we wanted, random amount. And we continue to do that, and we stacked everything up, and then we cut the decks. I have no idea where the cards are. They're somewhere. Let's see if we can find them though. I'm going to deal the cards back into 6 piles. Because it is the Cimorelli 6, there's that indicator card. It will indicate whether I'm right or wrong, whether I failed or not. So let's have a look at this first pile. This is the one that has a selection. We'll leave it there. Let's see if we see any of Cimorelli's selections in this pile. I don't. How about the next pile? Nope. One more to go. Sorry, a couple more to go. I'm not seeing anything. That could be a good sign. Yeah, I don't see any of the selections in any of these piles. And that means things are looking good. So here's the pile that has Catherine's 7 of hearts face up. And again, that was a random selection. Let's see if we did well. In this next pile, in this next card we have, yes, Lisa's 2 of diamonds. Christina's 8 of clubs. There's Amy's 8 of spades. Lauren's 5 of hearts, and last but not least, Danny's 8 of diamonds. Just like Cimorelli, their selections stick together. I don't know, I think it's a pretty cool trick. Let me know what you think. It works out every time, self-working. I know you guys like that. Maybe a tutorial in the future. We'll see, and I'll see you next time.